Hi guys, welcome to today's video. This is my most exciting video to date, for me at least. I can't wait. You've obviously already seen the title, but I'm gonna be reading Onyx Storm and I'm gonna do a full spoiler review, reaction kind of video. So, reading vlog, if you will. So, if you haven't read the first two and you want to, definitely don't watch this. I do believe I have a fourth wing. I think it's full spoiler reading vlog. This has been my most anticipated read ever. So, I just have to film my journey. Like, I have to. I feel like I'd be doing myself a disservice. That's what we're gonna do. I finished Iron Flame this morning, and then I picked this up during my lunch break. So I only got to page 20, but we're getting right on into it. It picks up right where it left off. The prequel starts with Violet following Xaden down to the cellar, like the prison cell, where he's talking to Jack Barlow. Yeah, and then we found out some info about Andarna literally on the 5th page. So right away. I didn't bring any tabs to work, but there were some things I wanted to tab immediately, and I was like, I need to. So my work had tabs, and I was able to do that. Thank goodness. Otherwise, I would have gone back and find it. All 20 pages, I know. Will find a cure, Andarna promises. We will exhaust every closer resource first, but if I'm right and I somehow altered that venom inadvertently while changing my scales, then the rest of my kind should know how to master the tactic, how to change him, cure him. We found out some pretty important information right off the bat, that she was changing when she killed her venom, and that's how she lit the venom on fire. And then it goes to 2 weeks later, so they're doing like patrol, and I just got to the part, literally the beginning of chapter 2 is the venom inside the school, and it kills all of the overflow for the infirmary. Yeah, that's where I'm at, literally page 20, so not even that far in, but only 500 pages to go. But I literally, you guys, I am immediately invested. I think it helped for sure that I did the reread. Like, I'm so happy I did a reread. Like, immediately I get to continue where it left off, and so I know everything that happened. Like, I know all the little details that I missed the first time because I was able to pick up on it since I knew for the most part what was going to happen. But then there were also scenes that I obviously forgot about. Like, there are big books, so I'm not going to remember every single thing, but it just, yeah. I will say, when I was rereading, I was looking for Violet's second signet. I came up short. I have no idea what it's going to be. I hope that it gets revealed in this book, because that would be great. But if not, I think we're going to at least find some sort of, hopefully find some sort of cure or antidote or something for the venom to counteract that, so we can save Xaden. I love Andarna, and all, like, the end of the book where she, like the end of Iron Flame, where she's like, I've always felt different, and I tried to tell you that I'm different, and then when they referred to I'll be the leader of my own den, even though she was being snappy to Taryn, oh my god, I love her so much. Pretty much everything Taryn and Andarna say, I'm there for it. I'm highlighting stuff because they're so funny. Andarna goes, bring their bodies outside once you're done killing them so we can roast them for fun. I can't. I literally laugh at everything that they say for the most part, but I also just love that Andarna's a child. She's just a baby. She's not, but she's just a baby, and I'm oh my god, I have such a sweet spot for her, because I'm she's just she's so sweet, but then she's in her rebellious teenage years, so she's you know. Also, I don't remember exactly what the Iron Flame map looks like, but it's definitely very detailed, which I love. And I don't refer to the maps at all when I'm reading it, but I will say, since I just finished reading it, it's nice to kind of see it after the fact. But there are some places that I don't know if they were on the other ones, but if they were, they still have yet to be discussed or referenced. So I'm interested to see if those come into play. I feel like the Barrens haven't. Again, maybe I'm wrong. And then the Emerald Sea, that's kind of where I'm at. And then also, instead of like the squad, the fourth wing like squad, or the rider quadrant like system, like the squads and the wings and the whatever, it has this nice little key for us. So it has the name of second squad, the names of their bonded dragons or griffins, and then the signet / specialty. I did have this dust jacket off because of course I can't read it with it on. So I'm excited. I have a workout class in like about an hour, but once I get home and settled and like eat my dinner and stuff, I'm picking this up and I'm gonna read for like hopefully at least an hour or two. The other thing is I'm also not trying to read this like super quick. I want to like really enjoy my experience, and I want to experience this and love it because I've been waiting for like 7 months. I know it's not as long as everyone else, but like when I tell you, like Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, probably some of my favorite books ever, if not my favorite books ever, my favorite fantasy books for sure. I just needed this and I really want it to be good. I have high hopes for it. I really do. I don't think my hopes are too high, but they also might be because like I literally like the first 2 books are like 6-star reads. So unless this whole series takes a turn, like a complete 180, and I'm just like don't vibe with it, I feel like it's gonna be a 5-star series, like 6-star series, like my favorite fantasy. I literally can't shut up about it. So I just wanted to update you guys with that. Obviously, I'll keep you guys updated throughout my reading when I'm getting through this book. So yeah. Wanted to give you guys a quick update. I have not read this in like 3 days, not since the first day I picked it up on Tuesday. It's now Friday. I am on page 50, so I clearly haven't made much progress. Much progress. I did finish chapter 5, so I am at the beginning of chapter 6. They're kind of in the limbo of like what to do with the flyers and the riders after the whole attack. It's been like a couple weeks, I think, and they're kind of deciding between staying and going back to Aredia. I would say Arisha. Violet went in front of, I don't know exactly who she went in front of, but she went in front of people making decisions and was like, Andarna has these requests, but they won't follow her request for like who she wants to travel with her. Taryn is calling Xaden the Dark One, which I love. And Violet keeps being like, don't call him that. And she's like, and then he's just like, it's Taryn. He's gonna do what he wants to do. So I'm gonna keep reading and then I'll update you guys when something happens maybe. I will say one thing about rereading the books and then now reading this is I have even more of a connection with all the characters. Like Riddick is so funny, just so funny. I'm like obsessed with Garrick, and I low-key, I'm here for Dane now. I am. He was shitty, but he turned around. And I feel bad that he's still kind of like being frozen out, but he's like doing the right thing now that he has all the information, which is great. Rhiannon, we always loved her though. She was great. Imogene, I love Imogene now, like love her. I'm trying to think who else. Oh yeah, like Sawyer. Cause before I feel like there were just so many people I couldn't keep them straight, but now I know. Sloane's great. She's like very loyal now, which I love. R.I.P. Liam. I'm always going to be upset about that. They're just the best. Like, I feel like I totally understand their characters more so than I did before. I love Andarna. I literally love Andarna. Taryn and Andarna just asked
Violet about why she feels sick, and it's like Halden, Eric's brother, and then she goes, so we kill him if he makes her uncomfortable. Problem solved. I love her. Just everything she says. I love her.
Okay. I just finished like 20 pages. I have to start getting ready, but I'm like so upset that I can't keep reading. I will if I have like time before I end up leaving, but I'm so upset because Dane's dad just came into Battle Brief and charged Violet with treason. So I'm curious, like, I don't know why. She was like, well, that didn't go as planned. So I'm very, very, very interested to see what happens after that. And if I can't read any more tonight, then I'm gonna read some in the morning before my friend gets here, because I gotta, like, I have to. I'm like so, I'm bummed I can't like figure it out, but it's okay because I'm about to go out. So yeah, that's my update. Hey guys, sorry that this lighting is weird. It's Sunday night. I am sitting down. It's like 7 o'clock. I haven't read, well, I've read like 2 pages. I'm on page 72. I want to get some reading in before bed. I think I have plenty of time. I am a bit tired, so I don't know how late I'll be staying up, but I gotta get some reading in. I'm like, I really want to like get into this book. I feel like I still am at the beginning. I just need to make some progress. It's come out almost 2 weeks ago, and it was like my most anticipated release, but it's also one of those things where it's like, once I had it in my hands, I was like, okay, I have it, like it's out, so I can read it when I want. Not like when I want, but like when I have time. Like, it's like, I just didn't have time to sit down and binge it. Yeah, we'll see how late I can stay up, but I want to get in a good chunk if I can. I love Garrick, like, so much. Like, I have a book crush on him. Him and Bodhi. Like, I feel like they'd be my type. But, I mean, obviously we love Xaden, but, like, I love Garrick. Garrick has a second signet. Where did he get this from? I like don't have any answers. I don't have any answers. I love that Andarna like wants to be like Tarn. She wants to be like him so bad that she like makes her scales black. Good morning. I'm just doing my makeup because I have to go to work shortly, but I just wanted to give an update on Onyx Storm. I just read a couple pages this morning and I read a bunch last night, so I'm officially on page like 144 or something like that, but I'm loving it so far. Honestly, I just think I love the series so much that I don't like care if it's like slower right now. Like, I'm still eating up every single scene, like every single word. Like, I'm just loving it. I think I love the characters so much. I think I like the world, like the storyline, like the plot, like all of it. I'm loving. I just ended off where Dane agreed that he would help get Violet's father's research from his dad's office, and she was like, I just have to trust him. Like, my fate is in Dane's hands, which could be scary, but I trust him. He has kind of come back into my good graces, unless he really, really does something again. Like, I think he has kind of redeemed himself in my eyes. The book, I think I'm about a quarter of the way through based on Goodreads. Yeah, 142, chapter 17. Yeah, I've been tabbing just like random stuff, nothing like in particular, just literally just random stuff, because there's just so many things I love. I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish the book, just because, I mean, I do have like 400 pages left. Definitely sometime this week. I'm gonna try to read as much today as I can. I do have a bit of a busy day. Hey guys, I'm in the same outfit and it's night now. It's 6:15. I just had therapy and I'm cooking some dinner, and then I am sat. Like, I am gonna make as much of a dent in this book as I possibly can. Violet just got her dad's research, but there are, what is it called? 6 vials of ink spaced equidistantly around the edges of the paper, ready to destroy whatever my father left inside if she gets the lock combo wrong. If there's a puzzle or like a mystery or something that needs to be solved or like understood in a fantasy, you best believe I'm not solving it. If I'm feeling really ambitious, I think I could get to page 300 tonight. I do believe I could. It's literally 6:20. I go to bed usually around 9:30. I think I could do 155 pages. Like I really do. So I'm gonna read and then eat and then read for the rest of the night. We just got like a little mini Imogene and Garrick flirting. I kind of ship them. Like, I love Garrick. And I really like Imogene. I didn't like her the first time I read this, even when she like came around, but I really like her and I ship them. I love possessive Xaden. When Halden was gonna touch her. And then he goes, second, I don't control Violet. Never have, never will. But third and most importantly, she really honestly hasn't thought about you. At least not since the second she set eyes on me. I'm sorry, what? He's jealous. Oh my god, this is the best news. That chapter was crazy. I just like, good morning, first and foremost. It is like 7 o'clock, I think now. I woke up at like 5:30 and I ate breakfast. I got my lunch together, put away my laundry, that kind of stuff. And I wanted to read a little bit before I got ready. Chapter 27, I just finished. So I read one chapter last night and I had to go to bed. I was so tired. I didn't even get to sit down till like 9. It was just like a busy go type of day for me. So I only read one chapter and I was like, I just need to read some more. So I obviously like wanted to get up and have some time that I could do that today, like before I go to work. That was a crazy chapter. First, chapter 26 ends with Cortland being like, kill them all, except for Takaris. And then, like, as they're being attacked, Xaden takes Violet's conduit and literally just unleashes and kills like 12 guards. Which is crazy because obviously in Deverelli they don't have magic, but like he used that. But then immediately his eyes were rimmed red. He hasn't gotten to that point of being a Venin yet. So now that he did, I also love Andarna though. How she was told to stay home, obviously didn't because she never does. Well, Violet's such a badass because she literally was like, this is my little one. When Andarna picks up the White Panther, you see, that's my little one. Raised her from a juvenile. Now, Andarna doesn't eat our allies. It's a whole thing her elders are trying to teach her. But you know how adolescents are. Violet's like, I look over my shoulder and a slow, proud smile spreads across my face. Andarna stands with her front claws atop the bodies of the guards, her wings tucked in tight, her black tail flicking back and forth as she holds Shira delicately between her front 4 teeth. The starling cat's claws safely tucked outside so she can't cause any damage. Andarna even has her lips puckered so the little cat doesn't get drenched in dragon saliva. How thoughtful. Anyway, that was a crazy chapter. So Xaden now has to go back to Orisha. And he's literally more Venin than before, so that's scary. Are we getting some little hints of other romances? Sloane, her cheeks were flushing when Dane arrived. Also, earlier, Garrick and Imogene had a little banter. I'm kind of here for all of those. Okay, I'm on I just finished chapter 31. So I'm on page 275, but we are in Umbriel, Unbriel and Xaden and Dane and now Violet are about to fight to go talk to the queen. So this is gonna be interesting that all three of them are fighting. I obviously have faith in them. I think it'll be fine. It's very interesting. Also, what a plot twist that Eric speaks fluent Unbraille, whatever the I don't know what the language is. Okay, I gotta keep reading. We just met Xaden's mom. Who would have thought? Not me. I didn't see that coming. There's no way. You're joking. They killed Traeger? That was so unexpected. And you know what? I'm sad because Kat deserved it. She deserved that little romance. Immediately dead. Oh my god. And now I have to go to bed because I'm tired and it's late and I do have to go to bed. I can't believe that just happened. Like, genuinely. Good morning, everyone. It's 5:41. I got out of bed maybe like 20 minutes ago. I've gotten all ready and stuff, and I have about an hour and a half until I have to get ready for work. I'm gonna do my little update. I changed up the angle because I've just literally only been reading in this chair. And so every time I'm like filming, you guys are getting the same angle, and I just like feel like it looks like I'm not even moving, but I am. I've made some progress. I don't actually know what percent I am through. Maybe like 60%. So we're getting there. I'm on page 328, chapter 39, and a lot has happened. First and foremost, Traeger died at the end of my last chapter, but I finished it so late last night that I was like, I gotta go to bed. I like can't. So for me, it was a cliffhanger. I was like, I can't stay up as much as I want to. It was already late. I was really tired, and I was like, I just gotta go to bed. But that means they just got to Zelna, I don't know. And they went to Unbriel and that other isle. I don't know exactly what that one's called. I kind of forget. But they went to those two isles and then had like, it's like giving trial a little bit. The one of wisdom or knowledge or something. Because like they are getting tested at each one, and it's like definitely high stakes, but like at the last one, the one of wisdom, Xaden's mom was there. Also, they got poisoned, or Garrick did, which by the way, I was like, there's no way he dies. But I was like, I was gonna be so sad. I can't even lie. I'm like glad that it's Traeger that died compared to someone else that I care more about, but I do feel bad for Kat. Yeah, the poison thing was crazy. But Violet, she's like such a badass in those situations. She's like, no, this is what's gonna happen. And then literally leaves them no choice. Oh yeah, and there's magic at Zenal, I don't know. There's magic on the isle that they're on, and fingers crossed that means they find Andarna's family. That would be fun. And I have a feeling this is where we're gonna find out Violet's second signet, because it can't be that can't be something at the end, unless that's the cliffhanger. But I don't know, because I've heard that there's a big cliffhanger, but I feel like that's not like big enough to be a cliffhanger, unless it's something crazy that I can't even like comprehend. Since there's magic, maybe this will be where they find out what it is. I'm gonna read and then still update you guys at some point. I wish that the map had the isles on it, because I'm just like not picturing it. I also don't know where they are. Okay, I'm gonna read. They found Andarna's kind. Oh my god. Well, technically they were found by Andarna's kind. I'm so excited for Andarna. I'm so excited for her. She's like, this is gonna be great. I knew that it was coming. I literally knew it was coming. They already have her attitude. I'm loving it. about to find it out. We're about to find out her signet. We are about to find out her signet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. No, that is so mean. They said they can't accept Andarna. Riddick saw that Zayden literally called him a dark wielder. This is just like one thing after another. I think I'm literally about to find out something because Violet just had her like recurring nightmare that she has, and Zayden was having a nightmare too, and she was like, which also I don't think I said it in this video. I think I sent it to my friend like on a Snapchat video, but I feel like Violet's second signet is like something about like knowing like what's gonna happen, because like I feel like the dreams keep coming up. So I feel like it has something to do with that, because she had that in the last book too. She goes, the sage is there and he always levitates me like I'm nothing heavier than a pocket watch. I can't kick or scream or move. I'm just stuck there as he threatens me. Zayden tenses. You're sure it's the sage? I nod. He held the sword of Tyrandor to my throat after demanding I bring him something. It's like my subconscious is trying to warn me that they're going to use you against me. And then he's like freaking out. He's like, what else? And they're in Dreyfus for this. In her dream. Or I wonder if he's having the same dream, but as the Venom. She was in his dream. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I kind of just guessed that, but I also didn't really fully get it. That is so interesting. Also, I'm on page 418, so I like literally have like 110 pages left, so I'm definitely finishing this tonight if it's the last thing I do. Obviously, I'm being dramatic, but it's only 5:10, so I have plenty of time, but fingers crossed. Okay. I didn't get it right, but this has got to be her signet. She was in Marin's dream. But I literally guessed it. I knew it had something to do with the dreams. Like, I swear. If this is it, if it's not, like, I'm gonna look so stupid. But, like, I literally guessed it. Okay. It's a form of intrinsic. Oh my god. I didn't see that part coming. I guess maybe it makes sense. You walk straight into them when unconscious. That's so cool. Well, that's important. No one can shield while they're sleeping. You can potentially walk straight into Melgren's own dreams and he couldn't stop you. Probably wouldn't even know. Oh my god. And now they're under attack. Of course. So I'm glad that we found that out. That's so interesting. I'm excited to see what she does with it. But no one can know. So I wonder what she's gonna say. Like that Andarna is just not channeling to her or something. Like, I don't know. I knew that the dreams were important because they kept coming up. I was like, there's no way. It started out with like so many of them. I'm like, oh my gosh, like we get it. It's the same thing. Now it makes more sense. So, oh my god, the Irids came. Oh my god, I'm so happy for, first of all, for Andarna, because she didn't deserve the way that they treated her. Oh my gosh. So cute. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. They powered the ward stone. I swear to God, if Andarna goes back, I'm gonna cry. I don't think I actually will cry, but like I would want to. I'd be so upset. Stop. It's so sad. So sad. That was like so quick. Oh my god. Poor Violet. Oh my god, I feel so bad for her. Okay, so Mira's dead. Mira's dead. Okay. Why did I feel like I saw that coming? Like I just had a feeling that when she was captured, like, she was dead. She was dead. And she's dead. So she's dead. I love when they use their signets, like, all together. Sorry, so they obviously saved Mira. Okay. I thought she was dead, as you just saw. Like, I thought for reals she was gonna, because I'm like, she's gonna kill someone off. That's, like, heartbreaking. Like, we've had people die the last 2 books that are, like, devastating. But maybe Andarna leaving is, like, you know what? Maybe that's all she's gonna take from us this book. I love when they use all their signets together. It's, like, so sick. Like, Sloane just helped save Mira by channeling from Dane into Brennan. I mean, Xaden just uses as he should. And Garrick, like, used his what is it? Walking? A walker? Is he a walker? Is that what that's called? I forget. To go get Jack Barlow and, like, bring him back. I also am curious, I don't know if I missed something, but I don't think Eric has wielded yet. I don't think he's manifested his signet, so I'm curious what's gonna happen. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. Maybe he's gonna explode. That's what they do, right? They, like, blow up. I don't know, but I'm on page 480, so I have, like, 45 pages left. I gotta get going or I'm not gonna be able to finish this tonight because it's already, like, 8:20. Something else I'm a little bit confused about is when Dane was like, Sloane was channeling from Dane, he was like, okay, this is Sloane about Dane. She stares at the gray handprint that scars his forearm. Am I, like, forgetting something that happened? But then also, I watch as Brennan walks away. Weird, there's no mark on the back of his neck like he carries on his palm. There hadn't been one on Dane's wrist either. I have no idea what that's about. Like, I literally think I must have missed something. I don't know. New location. I'm gonna finish this. Chapter 64. But I'm on, like, my last, like, 12-ish pages, so we're just gonna film. It's 9:30, so this is my bedtime, but I gotta finish. Also, Quinn just died, and Garrick, we love. And I love him for Imogene. But I will say, when it switches POVs in the middle of war, like, literally when they're fighting, it takes me a sec to get into that person's point of view because I'm, like, a little bit confused. Like, I'm still used to being in, like, Violet's point of view. Did we just find out Eric's signet? Also, I look ghostly right now from this lighting, so don't mind that. Like, I actually look ill. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Period, Eric. We love his signet, and also that he's not gonna combust. Oh my god. Andarna is back. Period. Theophany. That's how I'm gonna say it. It's the weirdest name ever. Love that she's dead. love that Andarna's back. Hate that Xaden gave in, but he also saved her, so it's like mixed emotions. The wounded and ensnared scale. Hand check. Okay, so what? My sage. Oh my god. Oh god. He gave in. I like can't look. Like I literally can't look. I'm sick to my stomach. Well, I sure as hell hope I get an answer here in Violet's chapter, because what does this ending of Xaden's chapter even mean? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Okay, I'm on the last, like, 3 pages. 4. No, literally 3. Okay. Why are so many people missing right now? Marriage? I'm so confused. But she's just as confused, so I feel okay about it. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell is that ending? I have 10 times as many questions than I did when I started this book. Literally, what just happened? I'm like literally in shock. I'm left confused. I'm left unsatisfied. Like literally, what was that? What was that ending? I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Because it's not like we got any information. Like at least last time we got information that Xaden was turning Venin. But this time we literally didn't get any information. I don't know what to think. I have many emotions. I personally am gonna need to sleep on it, which is a good thing that it's my bedtime, or past it, if you will, because also what's hers now? The kingdom or the province, since they're married? I'm tabbing that last freaking page because what is going on? I have no idea how I feel. I gotta go. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. Hey guys, I am back. It's honestly been like, when did I finish this? Thursday? It's Monday now, so it's been a few days, but I have finally gathered my thoughts and I'm gonna give them to you guys on this book. I gathered my thoughts, but I'm still in shock because that ending was crazy. That felt mean. That literally felt so mean of her. I have probably so many more questions than I've ever had in this series that are just not going to be answered for like 2 years. But I do want to go over kind of, first of all, I wasn't planning to tab this book, but I just like had to. There were so many things that were happening that I was just like, I need to tab this, like I need to mark this. I don't really have a system. It was kind of just like I put whatever color I felt drawn to. I don't know. So subconsciously, there's probably some sort of categories, but consciously, it's just random. I really, really enjoyed the different POVs of Imogene, Rhiannon, obviously Xaden, but I will say when it goes back and forth between them and then Violet, it really confuses me because it takes me a minute to like get into this new person's brain. I love that we got new POVs because obviously we've had Xaden before, but this is the first time we've had other people, which is crazy. And I'm excited to see who she includes for the next book. I'm so glad Andarna came back. That made the ending more bearable. But the fact that Zayden's gone, she's literally married, people are missing. Zayden's also fully venom now. He has a sage. Violet, I don't remember what happened. She like passed out or something. I had a great time reading this. I think it's one of those series, I don't know if I said this previously, but it's one of those series that I just love it so much, and I'm loving the characters so much and being in this world that I don't even care if it was slow for the first like 50%, because I still ate it up. I was still so invested. I also think rereading Fourth Wing and Iron Flame before this really helped, because then I was able to get into the world, and there were so many names at the beginning of this, new and old, that it was just, I was happy I did that so that I really had everything straight in my mind. It really just engulfed me back into this world, and I love those two books so much. I will say this was a 5-star, but to me Iron Flame was like a 6-star read. Like, Iron Flame was so good. This was definitely just less war heavy, which honestly, because there's the whole like seeking out Andarna's kind and stuff, that whole quest squad mission. But also think about it, if it was all war and like attacks from Venom all the time, like that would get old so quick. And then what? Like, where's the rest of the plot? They just keep getting defeated, or they keep having these interactions and nothing's coming of it, and more people are dying, and that's it. Like, if there wasn't that other like subplot line, then it would have just been so redundant. And we obviously found out so much by them going to the Isles, like how she was almost dedicated. I think that's the word that it is. How Violet was like almost dedicated, but then they didn't go through with it. So that's why she has the silver in her hair, just stuff like that. Also, Eric's signet, I love. And the fact that he literally knew every language and just knew everything because he's a prince. I loved that. Those were obviously very important. We also found Andarna's family, and they came back to save Orisha and power the Ward Stone. So there's a lot of important things that happened. But again, I am left with probably 800 questions and no answers. I literally, like, the last page, because it literally ends with what you asked me to, I kept flipping. I was like, this isn't right. And then I literally reread like the last 2 chapters, because I'm like, there's no way that I definitely had to have missed something that I just didn't pick up on, or I didn't think was important. She did a lot of foreshadowing in this book for things obviously coming in the next book or two, not just the ending. And I'm so eager to find out what's gonna happen and what everything means, but we have to wait. So that's really unfortunate. Anyways, that was my Onyx Storm reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely let me know if you guys read it, what your experience was like reading it, because I'm curious. I know that some people don't love this book, but I still ate it up. It was still so amazing to me. Also, if you made it this far, comment the dragon emoji. Yeah, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.